Yo, what's up? Alright, so they're gonna figure out how to do their tags and stuff, I guess. Um, but basically, this match is YadoR, right? YadoR is a Kirby Squirtle dual main, I think. I don't know. He plays a lot of Kirby, but his Squirtle's real good too. And Tristan's like a Toon Link main. His Toon Link, I think, is much better. And you'll only see his Toon Link this set, but the matchup we're going to see is a Squirtle versus Toon Link, and then game 2, it's going to be Kirby versus Toon Link, right? And a couple things I want to say is Tristan's Toon Link is definitely one that catches a lot of people off guard, because he, I think, has like way more tricks in his arsenal than a lot of players do, right? And the thing about like that as an advantage and that as a disadvantage, right, is that it's real easy, and especially with a character like Toon Link, who has bombs that can hit confirm into stuff, who has like very like lingering disjoints like down air, up air, right? You catch people a lot, you know. Toon Link is a character that can catch if you're not paying attention, right? Like, let's say a boomerang is thrown at you and you dodge it, and you're like, all right, that's cool. I'm going to go in and I'm going to punish him because he's throwing out, I don't know, maybe he whiffed a grab or something. And you're like, oh, dude, I'm going to shield grab him. But then the boomerang comes back on the way back, and you're like, oh, shoot, he caught me, you know? And then you get hit by the backswing of the boomerang, and then, I don't know, you get into a combo or something. Same thing, it's like, oh, this bomb is here or whatever, maybe I can beat it. Or like, oh yeah, there's this thing, but you know, maybe I can whatever. But then you get stuffed by a lot of stuff. You get hit by a lot of things. And those, you know, Toon Link is a fast enough character to where he can convert those stray hits into pretty big combos, right? So Toon Link is definitely a character that benefits a lot off of tricking people, right? But as you'll see in this matchup, like tricks, like, well, I don't know, I don't want to call them tricks necessarily, because they're options, right? A trick is an option, but they're just much more they're subtler. They're more subtle than your standard, oh, I'm gonna space back airs, or like, oh, I'm gonna dash dance and wait for a grab, right? They're a little different. They're more interesting, and it's tougher to really figure out like a solution in the heat of the moment, right? So I just want you to pay attention to how, you know, and Squirtle's a character that is I think very privileged in this matchup, in the sense that he's small and difficult to hit, and he's fast, so he can kind of scope out things and he doesn't have to commit to too much, right? So you'll see sometimes still YadoR will get caught, and I do think that it is getting caught. He anticipates an option, but a different option comes out and he gets caught, right? So let's see how that neutral game goes. So you'll see Tristan definitely does a lot to keep hitboxes in very ambiguous positions, right? And YadoR's Squirtle combo game is pretty good. He's like able to duck and weave out. Oh dang, that's a sick little 0 to death. Let's go back and see. Let's talk less about Tristan. Let's talk more about YadoR. But all right, I don't know too much about Squirtle, so we'll just see what happens right here. This just looks like a nice natural combo. Okay, yeah. So let's talk about a couple errors that happen here, right? So right here. Right, Squirtle's down tilt has 2 hitboxes, right? You see Tristan's rule gets hit by the first one, and then he gets hit by the second one because he's trying to do an add a shield option, right? So that's what leads to that hit, right? Back air, a little misspace, but that's fine, because it auto cancels, so you can do a side B for the tech chase, right? So we're getting tech chased here, right? Gets hit right here, and then you get an up air follow up because the DI, I don't know, at low percentages it's hard to tell. Might be guaranteed, might not, but he gets hit by it anyways, right? Gets hit by this because that's just a combo. But then, ooh, my video is freaking out. Give me a sec. All right, let me pause this. Let me fix this. Let's go back a couple seconds here. All right. Technical difficulties. Things are freaking out. There we go. Right, so let's go back here. Let's go back to this. Sorry about that, by the way. But yeah, so we get like right here, right? And this is just matchup infamiliarity again, right? Gets hit by this, that's fine. Maybe DI wrong, I don't know. But here's another thing, right? Squirtle's in the combo, right? He whisks this, which is fine, because he has a little bit of, it's not that much end lag, and like, you know, you just kind of redirect your aerial momentum, and Tristan does the bad thing, well, not the bad thing, but just the incorrect thing of picking a bomb right here, right? Puts him in a decent amount of end lag to where this falling up air hits him, right? And that's kind of a thing with Toon Link, is like you have to do one of two things. You have to either respect his projectiles to the point where you're like super far out, right? And I guess this is just all characters in general, is that you just outspace them, or you take advantage of their startup, right? Projectiles have incredible amounts of range and incredible amounts of stage presence when they're out, but they do have that time in the beginning where you can stuff them on when they're coming out, right? So that's what YadoR does. He gets this nice little thing, right? Ooh, oh, look at that! Look at the player cam. He gives a little thumbs up to the viewers. Doop. Right here, punishes that. Right there, puts on the shades. Yo, all right. So yeah, like right here. You see, so like a Squirtle was able to armor through it, right? But on a different character, that's a combo, right? He jumps up, thinks that he can outspace the boomerang, but he gets hit by it, and that's fine, right? And you see Tristan's rule right here. I think was that a nair? I think the nair comes out. Sorry, there's like a lot of glare on my screen. I'm just kind of chilling in a place with a lot of glare right now, but I just want to see if that was in there. Yeah, so that's in there. So like if and that's option coverage. That's good. He either falls into the boomerang or he falls into the nair, right? And that's fine. That's a little bit of damage. Squirtle's in neutral right here, right? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna side B him. But the thing is that nair has very little end lag, right? So Tristan's rule, he gets this up air out, right? And let's say that it's because Squirtle armors through it, because Squirtle's side B has armor, and maybe that's the rationality there. Like, okay, maybe if he sticks out the up air, then I'm safe anyways. But I'm pretty sure that YadoR just wanted the hit. He just like, oh, okay, he's in end lag of nair or something, and he won't expect this because I'm so close. I'm just going to be able to get this side B off. But the up air comes out super fast, right? I actually don't know the frame date on it, but I'll try to count right now. Maybe it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if it came out frame 6 or something, right? It's pretty fast, right? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about like 5 or 6 or something, which is really fast, right? So you gotta pay attention to that. If Toon Link is in complete neutral, he can stick out that up air, like kind of whenever, right? So if I'm like another character, like I play Zero Suit, right? If I'm like another, like Sonic is a similar character that would choose a similar option. Maybe he would side B, right? A Sonic would get stuffed, right? And then that up air leads to a combo, right? So that's kind of like covering different options and seeing if they're gonna jump into you, if they're gonna fall into you, if they're gonna pick the wrong option, right? So that's a misplay by YadoR. It was a good play by Tristan, covering all this different kinds of space, right? And it definitely is very right. And then here's another thing too: is Tristan goes for these moves too. It's punishing players that are too aggressive too fast, right? If you're too aggressive too fast, then you're gonna get hit by this stuff, right? So right here, YadoR goes for this back air, and good thing it's disjointed because look at this, right? A back air was coming out. Tristan's back air comes out on frame 5 or something. It's really fast. So even though it looks like you're going to be able to punish this down tilt, or this down air, this edge cancel makes it ambiguous to where a back air can come out, right? He gets stuffed right here, but I don't know if he's anticipating that option, right? These are like little traps that like Tristan has, that it's like, okay, I'm going to throw this out because it looks dangerous, but it's actually safe, right? Right here, and it's a tech thing. He missed the platform cancel. He would have been able to get a combo off of that if it worked, right? And we have projectiles coming out, just covering different areas of the stage. You see that Tristan doesn't really do much approaching. He waits for you to kind of jump into his stuff, right? And you see that YadoR is kind of getting messed up a little bit because Tristan's staying safe out right here again, right? I think he goes for an up B, right? Is that what that is? No, it looks like the startup of a back air, but the down air is already out, right? So it trades, and that's like something that's crazy good. Is that these moves are really strong too, in addition to being very fast and disjointed. So right there, Tristan gets the fire spike. If he would have gotten the regular hit, he would have. I'm pretty sure Squirtle would have died, right? So that's like another thing. It's just it's really tempting when the character is like so far up, and especially like look at this Toon Link is so far up. You could juggle him into a vertical kill off the top, but Tristan is very mindful of his spacing to where, oh man, and is that just another aggressive play, right? The bomb explodes here, and that's fine. So YadoR is like, oh frick, here's my chance. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do the aggressive thing, and I'm gonna do it for a up smash, right? But the thing is that Tristan has a bomb. He shields, the bomb explodes because it contacts with the up smash, right? But because Tristan is shielding, that's fine, and that covers that option, right? Just kind of punishing overly aggressive play, and that's kind of I think what Tristan does really well is like if you're really heavy on shield pressure, if you're really heavy on like the sort of mix-ups, then you're gonna get punished a lot more often than you think that you would. So you see, and we'll see some adaptation later on in the set to this kind of play. But yeah, you see, like Tristan isn't really approaching. Whenever he gets caught, right, it's because he missed spaces. You know, sometimes, yeah. See right here, he's still an end lag of the bomb pluck. So that's another instance of him getting punished for that. It's safe, but if you take advantage of it on startup, then it's hard for him to get something going, right? Okay. Right? Like, and here, like, little things, like he throws bombs and boomerangs in, like, very strange spots, and he, like, will alter their momentums and stuff. You know, you saw that sort of catapults thing that he did. Ooh, another one! Oh, dang, dude, YadoR, you're doing pretty good with these up air juggles. Yeah, see? So Tristan gets punished for the down air here, right? Misspaces it. And this is a reaction from YadoR to say, okay, he's an end lag, so I'm going to up air him, right? You can see that he's holding shield for a little longer than you think that he would because, and this is just an assumption on my part, is I assume that he's anticipating the platform cancel, right? So he's shielding, and he's like, okay, then since it didn't platform cancel, now I can punish it. But I had the shield out just in case it platform canceled and I needed a falling back air or something, right? So you want to cover options that may or may not happen, right? If there's a lot of positional ambiguity like that, you want to just scope out and see, like, oh, can I get hit right now and, like, you know, stick out a shield or dash dance out of potential hitboxes, right? Right here, Tristan covers a lot of space. The bomb covers that, and then he jumps in the air to cover the jump option, right? So if YadoR had been dash dancing, then the bomb would have hit him, but since he jumped, the downer hit him instead. And the proper move from YadoR would be to just, you know, like, sit down and just wait for something to happen, because, like, you know, it's just a very aggressive move right here, and he gets a little bit of a tap from it, right? Gets punished for the bomb pluck again, right? So that's kind of where you want to be against the Toon Link, is like during these the startups of these moves, they're a little punishable. Ooh, wow, that's real nice. Ooh, dang, dude, look at this. He goes for the turnaround, and this is such a cool option. He goes for the turnaround in case the spot dodge didn't come out, right? If the spot dodge didn't come out, if he shielded or whatever, then, you know, you would have been able to do a little bit there, and then you get the pivot grab, right? But, you know, you're able. It's safe, too, which is pretty cool. Yep, right here. There's a little bit of, you know, getting caught, right? Gets caught by that. That was a really, really strange side B, but that's fine. If you're up 3 stocks to 1, you probably are just kind of doing whatever. You're not trying too hard. All right. Oh, wow, that's a lot of space that he covered right there. Up throw, forward throw, something like that. Oh, nice. Covers that option. So you see right here, right? Tristan is always out. He's always pushed. Oh, dang. And he catches it during the couple frames of, let's go back and talk about that for a little bit, right? Even though this thing platform cancels, right? YadoR's in a spot to where you can punish it even before the back air comes out. Or I think back air is Toon Link's fastest move. Right there. So you see, like, just sticking out a lot of hitboxes, right? Just very ambiguous with this movement. Bomb goes here, boomerang goes here, right? Back air goes here, right? Lands on the platform, but then immediately does a fast fall, so that this move comes out super fast. It gets shield grabbed, right? But that's just like sticking out a lot of hitboxes just in case. Oh, hey. Just in case something like that happens, you know. It's like, yeah. YadoR thought that he had it sealed, but you know, Tristan could just stick out those disjoints. They're super safe, and you know, yeah. Gets hit there. Did he get hit by Did he get caught by a bomb pluck again? Let me just double check. Yep. That bomb pluck is where you want to be. But the thing is that it's hard, right? Because there's not too much it's not too much startup on that, really. And if you go for that, like maybe he sticks out a downer instead, you know. So it's like hard to say. If you want to go in, you're like, okay, I think he's gonna pluck a bomb, but then he does a downer instead, and you're like, oh, I think he's gonna downer, but then he plucks a bomb instead. It's like a if you're good on your reaction time, that's fine. I'm sure that there are different areas of the stage that you can kind of space out and scope to see, and just do it really safely. But okay, right. So we saw the sort of firecracker aggression from that Squirtle, and it paid off, just because just taking advantage of, even though Tristan has good option coverage with his projectiles, I think that his spacing game is definitely not as well refined as that other aspect of his play. You know, you saw definitely like yeah, you're in the air, but just because you're in the air doesn't mean that you're safe necessarily, right? YadoR can do these full hop approaches, do these full hop double jump up airs, and then KO you off the top. All those KOs are basically off the top because Tristan missed spaces in the air, which is like a weird thing to think about, right? Miss spacing vertically. But because of AGT and aerial glide toss, that's kind of an aspect of PM that you don't see in other Smash iterations. Is that the vertical spacing game is important too, in addition to the horizontal spacing game. So just the spacing by Tristan is like, yeah, like it's a little unintuitive to get the hang of, but he definitely did make a couple of critical errors that cost him real big combos, right? And yeah, so the counter pick is here, and we're gonna see Kirby, and YadoR's Kirby is definitely a little. It's definitely still like kind of aggressive, but it's definitely more laid back than Squirtle. He relies more on chain grabs, right, and edge guards. So, that was a cute little wall jump, but it's funny because the cute option is what got him. Oh shoot, the cute option is what got him punished, right? If he had just up B'd from right here, or double jumped up B'd, then he would have been safe because Kirby's all the way up there. But he takes the extra time to do the wall jump and then the up B, and then yeah, he kind of misspaces it because the wall jump is kind of weird, and then the out of shield option catches him. So. All right, it's cute, but even if it's cute, it should serve a purpose, right? That wall jump didn't really serve a purpose. Right here, yeah. Here's that edge guarding, right? Ooh, oh, okay. Tristan's still there. Dang. Yeah, so Tristan's trying to, you can see the same kind of strategy, right? And that's kind of his strategy. Is he doesn't really do a lot of grounded shield pressure. A lot of his stuff is just, you see right there, just like little things where it's just like he has more options and more tricks than you think that he does. Right there, right? You forget, he throws this bomb at you, you jump over it, you're like, oh frick, that bomb's there. I'm gonna avoid it, but this one catches you, right? So he covers a lot of space. There's a lot of spatial coverage by all of his options, if he can get it set up. Right, and that's kind of the duality of where Tristan shines versus where he's kind of still figuring things out. Is once he gets things set up, he has all these setups, which is really nice, right? But you can catch him with his pants down, so to speak. He doesn't necessarily have as safe of a neutral game as you would think, but when you give him that extra space to set up, then it gets real dangerous real fast. You see, yeah. So you see, like right here, right? Oh frick! I'm holding the wrong button, so I'm doing weird stuff. That's fine. But yeah, right here, right? Look at YadoR. What is YadoR doing? And where is Tristan? Look at the space between them. This is the vertical equivalent of standing full stage, right? So if we're gonna break this game down vertically instead of horizontally, which is what traditionally is done. Let's just tilt the screen sideways and see what's happening, and find an analogous neutral game situation horizontally. Is you're standing on one end of the stage and your opponent is standing on the other end of the stage, right? And they're just kind of dash dancing. They're just kind of dash dancing back and forth on the other side of the stage, and you're like, well, that's not really doing anything, right? YadoR's just kind of sitting there. He's like, oh well, I'll just let him hang out in the air. I'm not really losing anything. He has to come down eventually, right? So just kind of scoping out and just you don't have to chase him if you don't have to, or you don't have to chase him if you don't want to. He's not threatening anything. And right here, the up B, right? Up B's a really strong hitbox, and YadoR goes for this back air edge guard. Right? He's like, oh, okay, I missed. That's fine. Just stick out the back air. But dude, that's I actually don't know the hitboxes on up B, but maybe the back air could actually hit Toon Link's head above the up B hitbox. I don't know, but he gets hit. Whatever, right? Gets killed. And that's the Toon Link special. He has a lot of these hitboxes that are really disjointed, really quick, and really strong. So you gotta you gotta figure out how to get through this arsenal. And sometimes the answer is just to wait and see, because it's different when he's above you, because he has to come down. When they're full stage, they can stay there across the stage for as long as they want. But right here, you see. Ooh, well, that was a little bit, but not too much. It's just kind of like, YadoR is kind of like, dude, I'm like sick of your crap, dude. I'm just gonna, you do whatever. I'm just gonna just chill. There's a lot of chilling. There's a lot of just like giving him the space to set up, because that like, if you're mindful, you can avoid these projectiles, right? Right here, just like count the amount of time, or like just like keep a mental tally of how often Tristan is above YadoR and how often YadoR is above Tristan, right? He gets caught by this. Nice, right? Dash dances in a little too close. And then, let's see what happens here. Yeah, see? Just like staying grounded. Oh, dude, and he gets caught by this. Like, here's an onslaught, right? Bomb goes down, right? Bomb goes down. Boomerang goes in. Gets hit by the boomerang. And then he jumps. He jumps to avoid a follow-up, but this thing is really disjointed and it catches him anyways, right? So, let's just do that again. Space covered, space covered, space covered, right? So he like has this nice. Oh, dude, that didn't kill. Oops. my bad. But yeah, and that's funny. Does he get punished for that? That rock is super random. Like, look at this. This is so random. I think Tristan thought that YadoR was dead too, because this is a really random down air. Right, gets caught by that. That's fine. That's weird, but it's cool. Yeah. So Tristan's keeping it close. Ooh, he calls the other angle of the cutter. You see, he's trying to catch the cutter in, but YadoR's smart. Why would he cut her in? Tech chase, nice, right here. Ooh, catches him before the down air hitbox comes up. That's important. He would have died otherwise. So he's able to get all this extra percent on. Misses the platform tech chase. Ooh, down smash. Yeah. Punishes something. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was the startup of an up air or something. Yeah, so right here. YadoR's getting a lot extra. He's kind of pulling away right now. But yeah, you see this, just a lot of space coverage, right? By Tristan. It's pretty good. Covers that space. Just like right here, right? And you see, like, as YadoR is being pushed up by the knockback, right? Back air hits up. So then, forward air comes out, hits up, and then it's like double jump, boomerang, hits, and he angles it up because he knows that, that's kind of that's where the momentum and the flow of the combo is going, right? And he goes for another forward air. Gets hit by that thing again? What the heck? These rocks are super rando. Alright, that's fine. Oh, look at that. But yeah. Nice. And, Tristan is always, like, he's spacing, right? But he's not spacing as close as other players would, you see? Like, he spaces real far out. So that where if you play a spacing game, you're going to hit his moves, right? Instead of being super, ooh, what the? Oh yeah, that's right. Ooh, dang. Okay, doesn't get swallow-sided. Real nice. And he takes that kill. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Wiggles out, double jumps, that's good. And then, yeah. See right there, it doesn't look like it, but YadoR gets punished for forgetting about the down air platform canceling. Is he in neutral? Yeah, he lands. And he tries to jump, but the down air comes out. Okay. Yeah. So, it's just sticking out things and catching the wrong options, right? And Tristan does that a lot, where he'll just force you into situations. If you make the wrong option, then you die. Yeah, see right here, right there. You see that? This is like the epitome. Like, you're full stage, right? YadoR's like, whatever, peace. Look at how much space is between them. This is like nothing is happening. So he taunts, whatever. Ooh, look at that. Here's a crazy combo. And then, oh, yep. All right. That's kind of the. This is okay. If there's anything, this is real good play by YadoR. Obviously, it's a vertical combo, whatever, and the DI is kind of suboptimal, but that's fine. But here's where the smart part comes in. Jumps, right? And he jumps again, but he knows, or at least he realizes, right? He realizes that the downer is going to come out, so he fast falls. The downer is out. You can see in the magnifying glass, and he waits. He waits here and he's like, you know what, that down air's coming out, and boom, he gets hit by the up smash. So like the fact that like YadoR kind of, and this is kind of funny. This is like funny to think about, but it's kind of like it's like Spacing Wars but vertically, right? You have two characters that are very vertically inclined, right? And he outspaces him, quote unquote, by fast falling. He outspaces that lingering hitbox, and he's able to get the up smash out because it's punishable at the end. So I think that Tristan has a very interesting playstyle, and that YadoR's two characters kind of dealt with it in different ways, right? So I don't know. It's an interesting set. Definitely a lot of different kinds of play emerge in PM. So yeah, I don't know. Just take a look at that. I think that was super cool. And until next time.